My name is Anuli and I'm a member of the She's the First Girls Advisory Council. I was the first Black woman to be elected Student Assembly President at Cornell University. Being the first in anything, I think, is really daunting. But I also think what was really cool about that is once there's a first, that means that there's gonna be so many others. And there were so many people that I think were encouraged by the fact that I could be in that space, and that showed that they could be in so many spaces on our campus as well. So I always tell people that campaigning for Student Assembly President was the hardest thing by far I've ever done in my life. I think, at least for me, I think I'm a little bit of a quiet person and timid person, so being the one who just put myself out there was really hard. But She's the First really taught me that my voice matters. It was really, really daunting walking into my first student assembly meeting, and there's all these people watching me and I'm chairing, and I had never even really been to a meeting, so now I'm sitting in this gallery of a bunch of people, and She's the First from the beginning and from the initial work that I've done with them have always encouraged me to be kind of the brightest version of myself. And I think in spaces where I felt like I shouldn't have been there, or I felt scared or intimidated, knowing and having that investment in me, I think really, really encouraged me. So working with the Girls Advisory Council, I think was great for my style of leadership. The Girls Advisory Council, I think, is really non-hierarchical, which I really love, in the fact that they encourage anyone, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, to get involved and to also speak your mind and to play as an equal player. And I think that translated into a lot of the work that I did as Student Assembly President. So it made me want to go reach out to clubs that weren't as involved as others on our campus. Having that kind of non-hierarchical leadership was really important to me. What's next for me? In October, I start up at the University of Cambridge. I'm getting a master's in multidisciplinary gender studies. I am going to be continuing the work that I've done as an undergraduate on the intersections of social media and gender justice. My big audacious dream, I would love to write a gender justice column where I talk about women's rights and girls' rights, and then seeing the impact that my writing can have. Everyone has the responsibility to stand up as a champion for girls, because it shouldn't just be girls who are standing up for themselves. It takes a village, and we all need to be there, and we all need to be the people who make sure that we're promoting gender equity, so they're not the only ones doing it.